Mabuhay, magandang gabi. I'm Albine. Welcome to our classroom. Yeah, well, I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to proceed. Yes, it's live. I'm Albine
Yes,
once
we gotta
again.
go. Thank you, everybody. Come back next week.
No, stay with me. There's Bruce with me once again. You have classmate in the room. Say hi, Bruce.
I did. Hi, Bruce.
Magandang gabi, Bruce. Magandang gabi, world. Magandang gabi, America, Canada, South America. Hello, and magandang umaga, Asia. Pilipinas, are you here with me? Okay, I don't need to enumerate all those countries. And the good thing is happy Friday. Maybe Friday. Happy Friday is a good greeting. And if you are new in this channel, yes, welcome, and we want to learn Tagalog. Let's practice Tagalog together. Practice your Tagalog with me. I wish to help you speak the language Tagalog. If you are new in this channel and you feel like my contents are too advanced for you, no, don't feel that. And this is also good for beginners. And as I wrote down there in the description, I said, if you are a beginner, your focus is to increase your vocabulary. Vocabulary. Yes, read my video description. You will understand what I mean by that. And if you are intermediate, yes, welcome. I appreciate you. I know you are always repeat viewers of mine. And yes, and also I know that you are replaying all my episodes. Yeah. Please listen, what do we want today? And actually, this is just first part of one lesson, which is the suffix an or han. What is it all about? First, let's ask the question, what root words accept suffix an or han? Stop the noise. There's noise in Bruce's gadget. Okay, we're good. Now, quiet. Again, first question. What root words accept suffix an or han? You have your copy? Yeah, okay. And what rules govern suffix an or han? And next question. What nouns result to root word plus an or han? And fourth question. What verbs result to root word plus an or han? You know that root word and then the suffix. And then how do I use a root word plus suffix format in a sentence? All those things we want to cover today. And feel free to comment down below. Our focus is about suffix an, and specifically we want to talk about nouns for now, just nouns. And after this episode, it could be, or not next week, 2 weeks after, it will be about verbs, right? Because next week it's going to be Tagalog conversation. Okay. There you go, and thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, Andrea, are you still here? Yes, you just said magandang umaga, dear Albine. Yes, and magandang umaga if it's morning time in your place. Okay, Andrea, please comment again if you are here. And who else here with me? I'll be waiting for your comments. And let's proceed. Let's proceed. And yes, of course, let's begin. And root word. Okay, I like to present to you this animation that I had created, and this applies to all my lessons about suffixes, prefixes, and even what we call infixes. First, we have root word, right? Why not root word? Bruce, are you all in?
Yeah.
Root word, yes, root word is the key. That's the most important thing. We want root word, and we want to understand the meaning of the root word, of course. And with the root word, we want to find out if certain suffix or certain affix is what will work together with the root word. Yes, so first we have the root word and we have the suffix this time. And our focus for today's episode is the suffix an or han. And let's see. And if we had verified, or maybe like the Tagalog universe of words accept this root word suffix combination, and then it's a valid word, right? Yes, it can be a valid word. It may or may not be. And let's see. And so let's have an example. First we have the root word gawa. Gawa. So gawa, Bruce, means do or make. Gawa. The root word gawa, if you hear that, it means do or make. Do or make in English, you think that it's verb. But here, it's not verb if you only say gawa. Although there it can sound verb, but later you will understand when suffix is applied, it is not verb anymore. Suffix an is what we want. Okay, now. So we have gawa as root word, as animated here. And then we have an suffix. Gawa and an, we want to find out if these two components will work together. First, gawa, the suffix an. Okay, and let's see. And so, of course, I tell you that gawaan is a valid word. Gawaan is how you would like to say it. Gawaan. Now, what is the meaning of gawaan? Yes, when we apply the root word and an, what does it mean? Yes, something that you want to learn today. Okay, let's do that. Okay, before we proceed and you finally understand what it means, I like to give you several root words first. Yay. It seems that it's just me and Bruce tonight. Maybe so others are just taking a coffee.
The other one's here.
Oh, there's one more. Okay, let's see. Now, I like to proceed, and then if you just got in the middle, maybe later you're going to replay this video. Okay. Bakod, yes. Bakod has always been my example even before. Do you remember the meaning of bakod, Bruce?
Yeah.
Yes, bakod means fence. So, and then we want to apply the suffix an, so you would say bakuran, bakuran, bakuran. 3 syllables. You can repeat after me. Repeat after me. Bakuran.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Bakuran.
Yes, Bruce did it. Bakuran. Okay. Next. So what does bakuran mean? So bakuran, if you hear the word bakuran, it means it's a noun. It's a noun. But of course, it can be verb also. It depends on how you use it in the sentence. But for this episode, I will not be talking about verb. It will be the next installment part of this lesson. Now, let's focus on noun first. So, bakuran means the space around one's house. Right? You know that meaning when I say that in English, Bruce. The space around one's house or a property, but surrounded by a fence, right? So it can be just a house or any building, but it's surrounded by a fence, or it's identified. It can be like with or without fence, but identify that that house along with that lot is a property of one person. So bakuran is a property. So the open space, not the house, but the open space surrounded by that house. You get that? Bakuran. Yes. So it's a noun. So bakuran here in English you say backyard or front yard. Yes. It could be backyard, front yard. We call it bakuran. Is that good, Bruce?
That's good.
Yes. Another word is luto. Luto. Luto means cook. Okay. Let's apply suffix lutuan. Lutuan. So, lutuan, what does it mean? Kitchen. Kitchen. So, if you hear me, I say, I'm here in lutuan. I'm here in the kitchen.
So what's on?
Luan.
No, what's on?
An is the suffix. So you can see the pattern. Bakuran, it's the space. Lutuan, it's the place where cooking is happening. So you already have the idea that when you hear an, most likely that is a space or a place.
So it really
Lutuan,
means cooking place.
yes, or kitchen.
Well,
Lutuan or cooking place or kitchen. Aklat means book. Bruce, aklat, book. So apply suffix aklatan. What does it mean, aklatan? Library, aklatan. Good. Yes. Next, hi Kelly. Yay, Kelly. Yes, enjoy. I know this is review for you, Kelly. And yeah, let's make it fun tonight. Yes. Aklatan, yes, aklatan means library. And also ani, yes, ani means harvest or gather your fruits, yes. So anihan, anihan. So take note of the sound. Sometimes my stress is in the second syllable, sometimes it's in the last syllable. I believe that Kelly knows how to identify stress already and how to use stress marks. Anihan, mabilis, fast. Anihan. Other one, aklatan. It's more relaxed. So, anihan, it's a noun, but it doesn't mean place, Bruce, this time. Anihan means the time or the season. You get that? You follow?
Yep.
Anihan, the season for harvest. Aklatan is the place. Lutuan is a place. Bakuran is a place. Anihan is the season. Yay! Yeah. Mabuti naman mag-review. Yay! Thank you. And let's make it fun while we're reviewing. And yeah, have your coffee, favorite drink. I believe me, you have a coffee next to you. Okay, let's have rules. What are these rules when we want to apply suffix an or han? Okay, take note. When the last syllable of the root word is an O, change O to U. But there are exceptions. Take note of that. Example, halo. Halo means mix. If you know, Bruce, you know halo, halo. The word halo, repeat it. Halo, halo. I know you want that. Halo, halo. I want halo, halo right now. It's mainit ngayon. Mainit. Gusto ko ng halo, halo. But this...
Halo on?
No, halo, haloan is different. Just say haloan only. Haluan. Haluan.
Space to get halo halo?
Oh, this time it's not the place to get a halo haloan. Well, it does make sense when you say halo haloan. It can be that's the store where you get halo haloan. Yeah. But you just say haluan. Haluan. So it means this time haluan is a verb. Haluan is a verb. So the action of mixing. Haluan. Or it can mean add or top up with something. Add something. Haluan. Haluan mo ng asin. Add some salt. Haluan mo ng asukal. Add some sugar. But later, next episode, it's all about verb. Today, it's about noun. Let's say loob. Loob. So now, my point really is change O to U. Halo, you change O. Haluan. Yes. Loob. Loob is an exception here. Loob, you don't need to change O to U when it's loob because it's double O side by side. So you don't need looban. No, we don't. Just looban. Looban. So looban means inside. Loob, inside. Looban, it's the space, the place, the whole thing. Visualize looban. Later I have picture when I like to demonstrate looban. Take note, looban.
So you're going from your dirty kitchen to your clean kitchen. From outside to inside, you're going to Loban?
Looban.
Looban.
Yes, you are
Looban.
going inside. Pupunta ka sa looban. Pupunta ka sa looban. You are going to inside place, the inside part of the house.
Okay.
Yes, you're going. Pupunta ka sa looban. So looban is the space, the place, or the room. Okay, now let's have another rule. When the root word ends with a D, change D to R. Yeah, change D to R. Okay, example, bakod, bakod. So first rule, change O to U, so it becomes bakur or bakud, bakud. So but change D to R, it becomes bakuran. Yes. Yes, some people would ask me, why do you why may what about D and R? This is one thing about D and R, right? Yeah. For people watching, enjoy. Please feel free to ask question and also write down other root words that an or han applies. Let's add to your vocabulary or whatever root word that I didn't mention, but you know it, and please add it on. Yes, before I go to reveal other root words that we have here. Okay, hatid. Yes, again it ends with D. So hatiran, hatiran. This time hatiran is a verb. This time hatiran is a verb. There's no it could be hatiran, hatiran. It depends on how you use it in the sentence. It can be a noun occasionally, but most likely this is a verb. Hatiran, hatiran. Hatiran means to bring something to someone. It's the same as dala, but so what is the difference? I think maybe Kelly would like to or already know the difference. Dalhan versus hatiran. Okay, hatid is to bring something to someone. I'd like to define hatid as like it's your one and only purpose to do that. Like you have to bring something, like for example your spouse or your boyfriend is at work in his office and you, like me, I stay here in the house.
So they bring hollow to you, loloban hatiran.
Yeah, you are able to connect those words, right? So hatiran means
Hatiran, halo, loloban.
yes, hahatiran ko ng halo-halo si Bruce sa looban ng shop niya. Yes, that means hatiran is specific to, this is my only intention is to bring this to you and then I'm out again. That's the meaning of hatiran. That's the only, yes. Yes. Right. Whereas bring is different thing. It's just like, oh, my purpose is to stay there or to go somewhere else. I'm in the way anyway. So I'm going to bring this to you. Yes. So there's a subtle difference between hatiran and dalhan. Dalhan. Yay. Next, oh, you got the connection now. You are able to construct your own statement. Halo, hatiran, and looban. Yes, later you will have more words, fun words here. Let's do next. And more rules, more rules. When the root word ends with a vowel, use the suffix han instead of an. Use the suffix han instead of an. But yeah, and the concept is just the same. Hatiran is used specifically when you bring something to someone, and dalhan is general bring. Yes, you got that right, Kelly. Actually, hindi ako sigurado. Hindi ka sigurado. Yes, specific intention, and then you leave it there, and then you get out, return to you to where you were before. That means hatiran. Yes. Whereas bring is just like bring it for other purpose. You may stay there or chat or what. This the thing you bring. Dalhan, dinala. Okay, next. Let's do han and versus an. Dala. This time is dala. Yes, dala means bring. Dalahan is also a good conjugation. Dalahan with H because it ends with a vowel. But of course, you need to shorten your syllables. Dalahan is 3 syllable. You can cut it, reduce another, skip 1 syllable. Dalhan, instead of dalahan. From the root word dala. So dala is I'm bringing this for you. I'm bringing this. I'm giving this. Dala versus hatid. Okay. Hatid can also be used to message. This is the message that I'm bringing to you. Ito ang mensaheng hatid ko sa iyo. Yes, message. I'm sending this message to you. Hinahatid ko ang mensaheng ito sa iyo. Okay. Let's do next. Bato. Bato means stone. Stone. Again, change o to you, batu. And then batuhan, batuhan. Sometimes it can be batuhan, batuhan, and then batuhan. So those are two different words. It depends on the tone. Do you identify the tone, Bruce? The first word is batuhan, and the second word is batuhan. There are two.
So what are the difference?
Yes, the other one, batuhan, is kind of the, later you would say, reciprocity. Stone, I'm going to throw a stone at you, but that is in the verb like batuhan. My action is to throw this stone at you, and then you retaliate. You want to make it even. You throw back another thing or same thing or another thing, so that activity that happening is batuhan. There is reciprocity.
Okay.
Yes, it's the activity. It's used as a noun. Batuhan. Yes. The other one, batuhan. Batuhan is an adjective. It's like a place where there are lots of stone. Take note of that. Like the beach or the dirt road. Batuhan. You get that, Bruce? But batuhan, the adjective you describe to dirt road, or is peeballs like of seashore. Batuhan, because bato means stone. Good. Yes, so you're describing it that way. Next. Oh, okay. When the root word ends with a vowel but pronounced with a glottal stop. Yes, if you are already quite upper beginner, I believe you know what glottal stop is. And if you are intermediate premium student of mine, on intermediate session, I am discussing this. I am teaching you how to identify glottal stop and stress marks, accents. Glottal stop, right? Yeah. Sukli. So there is glottal stop. Sukli. So sukli means change. Change in a way that change not doesn't mean. There's two meaning of change. This change for sukli, I like to define it like, listen very carefully, Bruce. Subtract sale price from money tendered. So if you are still your selling and buying activity is in a cash mode, right? Penny or bill or notes, paper notes. You buy something, milk from the store. So if you're bringing $1 bill and the milk only costs 99 cents, you have 1 cent sukli. Change. That is sukli. Hi Brandon. Yes, thank you for being here. So I'm trying to demonstrate or to explain, Bruce, what sukli means. Did you get that? Sukli already? Change.
I got it earlier.
Yes, change. Yes, so sukli. So we apply sukli is a noun, the change that like $1, but the goods that you buy is just 99 cents, so you have 1 cent sukli, right? Is my math okay? Please correct me if I'm wrong. So now sukli, and then the suklian. Suklian has become a verb. Suklian. Sukli is a noun. There's glottal stop. Suklian. Okay, so now I need to make it faster. Okay. So glottal stop, there is the sukli, glottal stop. So you don't need to use han. In this case, you want to use an only. No h here. Right? Okay, dalahan is another thing. Sukli suklian. Okay, good. Now, let's move on. Luto is another example. Luto, lutuan. So you don't say lutuhan, no? So lutuan because luto, luto, there is a glottal stop. Yay. Magandang gabi sa inyo dyan. Okay, or magandang umaga sa Asia. Let's do next set of root words. Gawa. Yes, my first example, first part of this video. Gawa, it means do or make. Gawaan. Gawaan. Or no, gawaan. Gawaan is how you would like to pronounce this one. Gawaan. Like relaxed manner. When you hear gawaan, it means workspace. Workspace. Or it can also mean the factory. Or there is also such word as pagawaan. In this case, there's a prefix pa, and then there's the root word gawa, and then the suffix an. But that is not the part of our. That's not part of our content for today. Pa prefix maybe later, not in this video. But I just had to introduce quickly factory. Pagawaan. Also, you can say gawaan. Gawaan. So it's a place or the room or the area. And next, simba. Simba is everything about church. Church. So we have simbahan. Simbahan. Simbahan, it means the church. Simbahan. Bruce, good. Aral. Aral means study. We have aralan. Now take note of the pronunciation. Aralan. It's fast. So aralan means the space or the place to study. Bruce, right? The space or place. Then school is also called, is just called paaralan. Paaralan, same thing as pagawaan. We will talk about pagawaan later. Okay, silid aralan. Silid aralan, compound word. Silid for room. Aralan is the study. It means study room. You are making it more specific. Silid aralan, right? Next, and then another kind of maybe it's silid something else. Okay, later maybe. Pasok. Pasok means enter, or it can also mean study or work. The place where you go to study, or the activity that you do when you go to study, to go to school or to work. Enter. Pasok. Pasukan. Pasukan, it depends on how you use it in a sentence. It can be pasukan, it can mean the doorway, passageway, pasukan. It depends on how you say it, but it's a noun. And then there's also such thing as pasukan, which we mean is school opening.
Okay, so
Pasukan.
this is getting kind of confusing, at least to me.
Okay.
Because pasok could mean enter, study, work,
Mm.
etc., right?
Okay.
And pasukan means school opening or something like that, right?
Okay.
So you have the one word for everything.
Yeah,
that you
just
keep
one
saying.
word.
But what qualifiers do you use? Because if you're studying a textbook, that's different from entering a room.
Different.
So what qualifiers do you use with that in order to distinguish the differences between study, work, what have you?
Maybe Kelly is listening. Kelly will be able to write his sentence and sample his sentences. So that is your confusion. So just one word, it means different
Well,
things.
it's not so much confusion. It is confusion, but it's just for the people who are very new, not like Kelly, who's been studying with you for a while. It's a question I think a lot of beginners would have, and that is, let's put it this way, instead of going into detail, are there qualifiers that distinguish what the different meanings for the same word is?
To me, I would answer it in giving you sentence examples. Pasukan. Sa Hunyo, in July, pasukan ang pasukan sa eskwela. Pasukan sa eskwela. It means pasukan sa eskwela. It's the pasukan, by that context, the children are going to school in June. in June. Sa Hunyo ang pasukan sa eskwela. There is complete detail. Pasukan is the activity that children are going to school. Now, another thing, if you're referring to the door, pasukan, that space behind you, Bruce, that is something that the cat, pasukan ng pusa. The cat will get in that way. Pasukan ng pusa. So you're referring to that door or that behind you, that thing behind you, where the cat will get in from outside going to looban. Pasukan papunta sa looban. It's you're referring by context. You're referring to the doorway.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so either the sentence must have really another details for you to get that, or the idea is you're referring to the doorway. Another sentence, pasukan ng mga bata, children, sa school. So you're referring to the time, pasukan sa eskwela.
Okay.
Good? I got
Good.
that. Yeah. And study. Pasukan sa trabaho, Pap. Pasukan sa trabaho. Lunes na naman, pasukan na sa trabaho. It's Monday again. I'm going to work again. That's one example. Yes, pasukan sa trabaho. Next, yay. Kelly, it really just depends on the context. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing. Take it from Kelly. Yay. Good. Context is the king. King.
Punctuation.
Good. Next, kasal. Let's do kasal. Kasal means wedding, Bruce. So, when you hear kasalan, it means wedding day. Kasalan, wedding day. Just like pasukan, it's the time. Okay, let's do that. And yes, let's give you some pictures. We have pictures here. So you see from the first picture, it's where people are working. So it's a garment factory. You say that in Tagalog, gawaan ng damit. Gawaan ng damit. So that means it's where clothes are being made. Gawaan ng damit. Bruce. And then you can also expand further. I want to train you construct your own phrases or statement. Isang klase ng pagawaan. So isang klase, a kind of ng pagawaan, a kind of factory. Isang klase ng pagawaan, a kind of factory. Because of course there is gawaan ng kotse, gawaan ng mga ilaw ni Bruce. Bruce is making lamps. Gawaan ng ilaw. That's Bruce's shop. Good. Bruce, bukas pumasok ka sa gawaan ng mga ilaw mo. Okay, next. Let's do simbahan, the church. The noun, church. Simbahang Methodist, so I got to make it a Taglish. Simbahang Methodist, it means Methodist church. Simbahang Katoliko, it means Catholic church. Or simbahan ng mga Katoliko, plural, Katoliko. Or Katolikong simbahan or something. It can be crisscrossed. Okay, let's do next. And yeah, more another set of words about suffix an or han. A place or location. That was already said. Like, bakuran, your property. The lot in your property. Lutuan, kitchen, aklatan, library. And so it results in a noun which means a place where regular activities or services are done. So of course, gawaan, factory, simbahan, church, silid-aralan for study room. And next, it results in a noun which means a time or event for something. Okay, our example, anihan, harvest time, pasukan is school opening, kasalan, wedding day. So time or event. Feel free to raise your questions. Okay, and Bruce is raising questions, and it's fun. Another graphics for you. Aklatan for library, aklatan ng paaralan. So it means library in the school. Aklatan ng paaralan. School's library, school library, aklatan ng paaralan. Hello, believer 72. Okay, we are like in the middle of our session. Yeah, please try to catch up. Okay, looban. Yes, this is what you just heard. Bruce, looban is the entire what is inside, everything inside the room. Looban. Looban ng library or looban ng aklatan. Looban ng library, looban ng aklatan. Let's use that in the sentence. Magbasa ka sa aklatang pambayan. Magbasa ka, basa, magbasa ka sa aklatang pambayan. It means you read where in the pambayan is what pambayan is town. What do we call our library here? Our library? Yes, just library.
Well, it's a Troy City Library.
City library is what you call it, right? Magbasa ka sa city library. Magbasa ka sa aklatang panglunsod. Aklatang panlunsod. City library. Or yes, pambayan is panglunsod, is the same. Magbasa ka sa aklatang pambayan. Library. City library. Okay. Yay. Next. Okay, and just don't go yet. This we are just just a middle. But thanks for your support. But don't go. We have more examples and more words for you and sentences. And let me remind you, if please don't miss out on lessons like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you get notified. And always remember that we are here live every Friday. And yes, we are on Instagram also and on Facebook. And also like button, please thumbs up. Yay, thank you so much. There are 6 already. Thank you. Let's move on. Let's continue. Suffix an or han, more of that. Oras, Bruce, oras,
It's
time.
Spanish.
Yes, orasan is the noun, clock or watch. Plancha, iron, planchahan, flat iron, planchahan. So you refer to ironing board, planchahan, ironing board. Damit, clothes. Damitan is the space where you keep your clothes, closet or dresser. Damitan. Utang means debt. Is that a good pronunciation? Utangan means the person you go to when you want to borrow money from. Yes, utangan. Or that person, everybody wants to borrow money from her. She is being utangan. Noun, utangan. You get that, Bruce? Another one, sumbong for complaint. Sumbungan, the person where a lot of people go to her people expecting her or him to listen to everyone's complaint. Sumbungan. You get that, Bruce? Person you go to. That's my definition. No question. Yes, community library is what Believer 72 said.
Yes, he's right about that.
Yay, community library. Let's do that. Okay, graphics for you. I hope, Believer 72, I hope that you appreciate my graphics. You reminded me last week about graphics. Here, orasan nakasabit. Orasang nakasabit, it means the clock that is hang, nakasabit, hang. Orasang nakasabit sa dingding, it means that clock is hanged on a wall. Ding wall. Yes. And here is the picture of planchahan. So planchahan, the ironing board. Planchahan. Berdeng planchahan, it's green. I hope it's green. Berdeng planchahan, green ironing board. And of course this thing, the flat iron, we call plancha. Planchang de corriente. planchang de corriente means electric flat iron. Or planchang may cordon. Cordon for wire. So plancha with wire. Good, you get that, Bruce. Yay.
Stop picking on me.
Okay. Thank you, Kelly, for your support last April 2020. And yes, I got to thank Kelly because she hit the Buy Me a Coffee link. You too can be like Kelly and be acknowledged next month. Just a few amount, little amount. Yeah, that's very affordable. Just like buying a coffee from Starbucks. Yay. Thank you so much. Palakpakan. Clap your hands, Bruce, for Kelly.
My hands are full, but thank you, Kelly.
Yeah. Yes, Albine, those pictures are really good. It's a helpful addition. Yay. I try my very best. Okay. Yay. Suffix and more. And we got, I believe, we have a lot tonight. Yes. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, of course.
River 72 says that the pictures are really good and a helpful addition. Thank you.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Thank you, Bruce. Yes, I don't know. It looks like I doubled this one. Did I double this one? Orasan planchahan damitan. Yes, it results in a noun which means a tool. Yes, a tool. So a tool. When you hear some of those words, an, orasan, planchahan, damitan, and what else? Anything. It's a tool. Some of them. That group. And then also like refers to a person often asks of a favor. Utusan for helper. I think if you know some Japanese, I think otosan. I think otosan means mother. But in Filipino, utusan means helper or your maid. That is a person that helps you in domestic activity kind of thing. Housekeeping. Yay. And then also take note, it results in a noun which means mutual or reciprocal activities between two people. Take note, between two people or an activity. It refers to activity, contest done by many people but happening simultaneously. Let's do example. Kurutan. Kurut means pinching each other. So not only you cannot pinch yourself, it's not fun. I've got to pinch Bruce would pinch me back, things like that. Pinching each other. So the activity that's going on simultaneously, it's kurutan, Bruce, right? And then is this your favorite thing to do, Bruce? Halikan.
Or pinching.
Halikan. What does halikan means? Halik is the root word. Halik means kiss. Yeah. Bruce kiss me, I kiss Bruce back. So halikan. There is reciprocity. Halikan, kissing each other. Now another word, digmaan. The root word is digma, which means war. So the event that's going on, fighting with each other, shooting each other, we call it digmaan or war. Yeah. Okay, and let's do that. I have picture, Bruce. You get my picture. Halikan is the event that's mutually happening. Halikan. Although just a kiss, only one person received the kiss. Just halik. Yay. Walang anuman, sabi ni Kelly. Yay. Kelly. Yes. Halik. Just the kiss, halik. But halikan, it means there is a reciprocity. Yes. It's being returned, right? May halikang nagaganap. Again, follow after me. May halikang nagaganap. It means kissing is happening. May means there is. Halikan, the event or the activity that's going on. Nagaganap for happening. Okay, now, if you want to tell this to your significant other, you will say, maghalikan tayo. Okay, maghalikan tayo. Why? What is kind of look is that?
Wait for the translation.
Maghalikan tayo means let's kiss each other. Maghalikan tayo. Yes, do you tell it to your spouse? Maghalikan tayo. Yay. Reaction, please. Comment about halikan. And also, of course, digmaan. We have war. Okay, digmaan is in the picture. Digmaan. May digma ang nagaganap, so same pattern as above. So instead of digma, halikan, here you have digmaan. May digma ang nagaganap. Ayaw ko ng digmaan means I don't want a war. I don't want a war. Yay. Hey Bashri, we are almost done, but yeah, stay around. And if in case you missed the first part, you are going to replay. Hit the replay button when we're done here. And let's do, we just, that slide now, I think, and let's and I would like to remind you, if you're considering private like one-on-one, and I will be there for you and to accelerate your Tagalog practice, hit the request for a custom code, custom quote. Yes, so I email you back with quote. Get a custom quote. Will you please say it for me?
Quote.
No, the complete sentence.
Get a custom quote.
Get a custom
Just PM
quote.
her.
There's the link down in the description below. Yay. Next, and what happened? And that's my website, and I don't mean the website. There's the website, albainbodo.com, although it's under maintenance these days. Yeah, let's do that. And yes, for the next episode, more of an and han lessons, but we will focus on verbs. Yes, next episode, not next Friday, because next Friday it's going to be Tagalog conversation. After Tagalog conversation, we will return to these things. Yes, 2 weeks after is our lessons on verbs, focusing on an and han. No question for now, and I think we're good. 47 minutes had passed. Yes, one-on-one classes are worth it. Everyone, hear it from Kelly. I'll repeat, I like to emphasize that. Let's do that. And let me do this one. Yes, I like to emphasize, according to Kelly, one-on-one premium classes are worth it, everyone. Yes. Contact me, send me a message, or and request for a custom quote. Quote.
Yes. Custom quote.
Custom quote.
No, you're saying code.
I don't know. Train me later when we're offline. Yes, and I appreciate you, everyone. No question. If in case you have question, just email me. I will try my very best to return to your email. Yes, Bashri, email me if you wish to. And please hit the replay button if you came here late. And all my other videos old videos are available for you. I will see you tomorrow. Those going who are committed to join me on Google Meet, I will see you again tomorrow. Brandon, please consider Saturday again, or Saturday evening your time. And what else? Yes, bye everyone, and I'm sending love, healing, protection, light, joy, peace your way. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay. Mag-ingat kayong lahat.